We were just having 1 hour ago. We were having a meeting with gender-based violence table, practicing the speech. Everybody's 5 people are having 2-minute speech, and we are leading. We are leading in how many have registered on the forum. About 20. How many is from Africa, Dorothy?
From Africa is around 30. Yesterday I saw it when it was 38. But the total was 1 of 4 for everyone. So the Africa is still the leading.
And
if I'm not wrong.
Gender-based violence is about 20.
Gender-based violence is the table of gender-based violence is the one which is on the top.
Yeah.
Yeah, good work, Rose and Ragnar.
But Ragnar, you mentioned many introduction speeches in the opening of the forum. There is only one speech, that is Rose, and she will introduce all the 16.
But when we open the table of gender-based gender-based violence table, then 5 will have 2-minute speech there in the beginning.
Okay, yeah, that's great.
But that is within the table.
Yeah, so, within the table.
Yeah. So that's perfect, because then that will be able to organize and everybody will know what the others are doing, and that will not affect the timings of the whole program.
No.
Perfect. Yeah.
I think we should just start the meeting, or because we are not sure whether they are coming or not. We might be waiting for people who are not even coming.
Yeah.
Yes. And we find losing the ones we already have. And I think this is just a short meeting, which is just going.
Yeah, and I'm recording. I can share it.
Ragnar, can you please start recording?
I've already started.
Oh, that is great. I can see Shelton from Watoto Niwetu. Welcome. And I think everyone here is familiarized with each other. I don't see the need of us doing introduction again.
No.
Yeah. So I would like to throw the ball to Sonia.
Yes.
Sonia, you came up with the presentation, and I was thinking that it will be good if you can go through it as we look.
Carlos, Robert, and Robert, they have improved the document. Have you seen it? Have you seen the document?
Yeah, I've seen the document.
You've seen the improved one, the new one. They've done something much nicer, with colors and things, and so. What I don't understand much is how is this gender-based table is it included in education, or it's something outside?
It's another table, Sonia.
Another table, okay.
That one is another table, Sonia.
For the education table, the only thing we have is our document. Is that all right?
That should be. Yes. And also is the things that we have discussed before. As far as I remember, we said that we would want to do 2 things. One was explore the possibility of opening a humanist school in our areas of operation. We don't know where to start, when, etc. What would be required, what would be the possibilities. And the second was to find out what was happening in terms of education, in terms of the right of the children to receive an education that is comprehensive in the different age groups, in the different regions of Africa where we are exposed to. Well, not
Okay.
only Africa, but all the other countries. So
Yes.
we can have a sort of statistic of the position of
I see.
education in the places where we are operating.
But for the 19th, I was thinking.
No, for the
we-
19th we do whatever we have, but I don't know
Yes.
if those two suggestions will be included in the report. But anyway, if there are 2 minutes to inform about each table, there is not enough to explain all the things. No?
No, of course. Not about the building a humanist school. I don't think that is included. What I did was I got information from all the meetings I had. I think there were two missing. And get information from all there. But this what you are saying about building a humanist, that was one, and what was the other, Antonio?
Well, the other was to have a statistic of what is happening, because the tables are studying the problems in relation to education
Well,
in the region.
I think we have left that as a proposal for the future. I would like to we could have a look at the document, especially we read who will talk first, and this organization. What do you think? Can we read the thing together and divide who's going to say what? Or how can we organize ourselves?
Well, I mean, we have two things.
Yeah, I think that is...
The table of education will meet for 50 minutes about the day of the forum on Saturday. We have to see, because some people that are sitting in this table of education, they are sitting in other tables as well. So where they are going to sit on the Saturday, the 17th?
Maybe they are simultaneous.
Well, they are simultaneous because all the tables will be meeting at the same period of time. If somebody is involved in 5 tables, will only be able to present in one.
I know.
So maybe if at the moment there are 15 people in education, probably much less will be present for the meeting of the table.
I see.
But I think in this group here, Ramiro, Sonia, Julius will be in education.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So of all of 4 of us will probably be there.
Yeah.
I have no other table, so I will be at the education table.
I will have to be in the other one about personal development, because I promoted that initiative. If I don't come, will be a flop.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. I would like to attend that too, but well.
Yeah, no, the same day is impossible.
This is a priority.
Exactly.
We will get all the material afterwards anyway.
Yes.
And also, Sonia, after that, you will be able to join the personal development table, which is already created. So you will have the chance to be in the
to go afterwards.
Yeah,
maybe.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, afterward. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Welcome,
so
Carlos.
Okay, Carlos is here. Great, Carlos. That's the author of the paper.
I have here there is two people registered here at the end. I have the list of registration. Education English is Elmar Donald.
Hola, Carlos.
Hola, Antonio, Sonia.
Hola, Carlos. ¿Cómo va?
Laura, a ti. Un abrazo. Aquí estoy, les acompaño y
Hola.
sigo.
Claro.
Sí, saludos de Ramiro. Tenía justo una reunión paralela, creo que de la
Bueno.
parte tecnológica. Dijo que apenas termina, entra.
Ramiro sent his excuses because he was in another meeting at the same time. As soon as he frees himself there, he will join.
Y también Roberto. Saludos de Roberto, que él no pudo conectarse.
Ajá.
So we have Paris from Kisumu. Hello, Paris.
Hi, Paris.
Hello, everyone. Yes, Julia.
Okay, I see there have 6 registered in the educational table.
Okay.
So far.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
What of personal development?
There are 6 or 8, I think, at the moment.
Not
That's what
bad, not bad.
well, if they come,
it's
no?
okay.
Yeah. We still have days, huh?
Yes, that's right.
How many were registered at the assembly number 2? Do you remember, Antonio?
I think 200 and something.
200.
Oh.
It was 200 and something.
What is that table?
But the ones who stayed to the meeting up to the end was 190.
16.
Assembly number 2, Julius. Assembly number 2.
Oh, yeah,
How many
I've seen.
It was 215.
Oh.
A lot.
Yeah, and the people who went up to the last minute in the meeting were 190.
They kept registering. So perhaps in the next 3 or 4 days, we will get also some momentum and we may reach a figure like that, no?
Yes.
Also out of the 500 people plus that we have on the list of the first 2 assemblies, everybody will get the notice. So
Yeah.
I spoke to some of
And
our
we always
friends in
like rush
Pakistan
minute.
and in Philippines, and also they are coming 3 or 4 more, you know. They are self-protected.
Oh, thank you.
That is very nice.
So, are we going to speak English or Spanish at the meeting? ¿En qué vamos a hablar, Carlos? En español, ¿no?
Yo, como la mayoría está con inglés, yo creo que inglés y me ayudan con la traducción. Tal vez.
Yeah.
¿Sí?
Tal vez
No, yo digo el 19, me refiero.
el 19. A ver,
Sí.
decidamos, porque Ramiro nos ofrece tener esa traducción con el sistema Meet, ¿no?
Sí.
Entonces, si manejamos...
I think there will be, Antonio, you know about this. I think there will be automatic translation between languages.
Excellent.
I already have this. You know, I have an account with Google Meet, a professional,
Yeah.
and I can have a meeting where we talk in English. It is translated automatically to Swahili.
Qué bueno.
But you cannot coordinate 6 tables at the same time with your system.
No.
It has to be one at a time.
Yeah, I don't. Okay, I think there is. It is like that each and every one, the one who control the meeting, can decide what language they're using. Then each and everyone can go to setting. We have to teach this and decide on what languages they are seeing the translation.
Mm-hmm.
And we can do it in each step. Learning about this.
Yeah.
And in the last secretariat meeting, we had very interesting, at least for English speaking, I don't know about other languages. Then we had someone speaking, and we had everything very clearly coming.
Titled, yeah.
Word was
Con subtítulos en español, claro.
yeah, and so if we can develop this further, that's great. But that requires, as Ragnar said, that people will be taught and learn to say what language I speak and into what, and so it can be.
Yeah, but I mean, we will have at the same time 12 tables operating.
Claro.
12 tables with different people discussing different topics.
Yeah.
So my question is whether all the 12 tables will be able to have the facility.
Probably
so.
the technique
I think
is
so,
there.
but it is because you have to teach each and everyone who is on the meeting how on what language he wants to receive the translation. I think it will still be on when you divide into tables. But are we not using Google Meet on this meeting, on the first assembly? Are we still using Zoom?
That's what I am not certain, because the one who knew that, because I heard that we will have two different systems, one for the assembly and another one for the meetings of the tables.
Okay.
I have to ask Javier.
No, I have not been following up with the secretarian, so I don't know.
Yeah. But there is a technical team, Remigio and some more, that are overseeing these things.
Yeah. So I hope that will be good.
Yeah.
Están discutiendo, Carlos, temas de la traducción. Va siguiendo, ¿no?
Ya, o sea, no consigo el detalle, pero estoy en ese punto. Sí, les estoy siguiendo. Tal vez parece que lo del inglés podría ser, porque me parece que es el grupo más amplio. Creo que los de habla española podemos adaptarnos.
Pero viste lo que estaban diciendo recién, Carlos, que muchos de ellos participan en otras mesas también. Así que no sé si todos van a estar en la de educación.
Okay.
A mí me parece que hay que en ese momento ver y si son pocos, por ahí podemos traducir en inglés y en español y listo, ¿no?
Ajá.
Así, una traducción normal, digo yo.
Sí. Ahí tenemos
y si está la traducción, mejor. Si está la traducción automática, mejor, pero nos preparamos por si no está.
Perfecto, porque ahí, digamos, tú, Sonia y Ramiro, porque me imagino que Antonio está en la coordinación general, estará, ¿no?
Sí.
No, yo voy a estar en otra mesa
en otra mesa.
Okay.
Trabajo personal.
Julius, sí. Julius, you will be with us. Won't you, Julius?
Entonces, para la traducción, contigo, Sonia, y con Ramiro.
Sí.
Will be with you, meaning the educational table.
Education, they said that Ramiro and Sonia will help the translation.
Okay.
Yes.
Even if they have to repeat what was said, etc.
Yes, we can do
many will
traditional,
both languages.
Traditional
English and Spanish.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. That's good. That's very good.
Yes. If we have a more advanced technology, so much the better.
Yeah, and I think that it should be organized that somehow each table will on its own see how they will manage translations according to their composition, you know.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. That was what I was saying.
Because we do not have anything universal in that field.
Yes. So, Dorothy, you will be with us in education?
Yes, I have to be there, Sonia.
Yes, because you have to tell the story together with Rose.
No, Rose will be in the agenda. Rose will be in the agenda, so I will do it.
You will do it.
Did you read in the agenda thematic table?
Okay. Did you read the notes of the report, or you have yours?
Yeah, I read the notes on the report.
You agree?
The only problem is that I don't have. The only problem, Sonia, is that I don't have the revised copy, which was done with the.
Okay, but it is there in
Ramiro.
our group. In the group we have WHF. In the WhatsApp group, Carlos has sent it. I can send it to you otherwise, but it is there.
Okay, no worries. Just send it to me.
Yes. Okay.
Just send it to me because the ones I've seen is that in Spanish, and I've not seen the one in English. So I would love to get one in English.
Of course, there is one in English.
Okay, thank you.
And the new one has not like colors. Is tidier, nicer. Let's say.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
¿Cómo quería, Sonia? El tema, ¿me puedes ubicar el tema?
Que Dorothy dice que no había recibido la de inglés. Qué pena, porque yo creí que se la había mandado. Bueno, pero igual ahora la corregida. La corregida no está en inglés.
No.
Claro. The new one is not. I have translated the previous one, but the new one, the corrected one, is not translated, Dorothy. So I will do it for you, and then I'll send it to you.
That will be great. I'll appreciate. Thank you.
I'll translate the new one. Yes. Claro, la nueva yo no la traduje todavía. La que ustedes me mandaron todavía no la hice en inglés.
Inglés. ¿Quisieras que tú vas a poder hacer eso?
Sí, lo hago a Mac, es decir, con un traductor y después lo mejoro un poco.
Eso, perfecto. Solamente un comentario, Sonia.
Sí.
Yes, just a comment. Carlos wants to know how they are going to do the translation, and Sonia explains that she will do it automatically and will send a copy in English. Yeah, so that is all.
Of the new version.
The new version, yeah.
Creo que le pusimos B2, versión 2. Así está en español.
Está bien.
Sí. Y entonces, solamente un comentario. Con Roberto hicimos la revisión y tratamos de ordenar, ¿no? Bueno, le pusimos dentro de unos subtítulos para, ¿no? Respetando todo el contenido que estaba, ¿no?
Sí.
Todo el contenido y sentíamos que es muy interesante, está muy interesante porque termina con las acciones propuestas a futuro.
Yeah,
Entonces,
they found very good the report, and they did a bit of editing, titles, etc., and they considered that it's very interesting, and that is the one translate.
That's nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think
I can see Julia's hand is up. Julius?
Yeah, yes. I think it is interesting if we can clarify the image of what happens. Let's say now we are there, moved into the room of the educational setting. Yeah, and so in that room, or when we have gone through the table's work, what is expected of us? Do we make a report and do we present it? Is this report 2 minutes per each table later on? So this is the question I have.
Yeah, I think, Julius, sorry to interrupt, that the report that will be given to the assembly is 2 minutes.
Yeah.
But the report out of a discussion of 50 minutes within the table, you can have it recorded or whatever, and that will have to go in the bulletin.
Oh, I see.
Yes, because people, in general, will want to know what has happened the last 3 months in each one of the tables.
Yeah. No,
They will read.
We work 3 months and we have 2 minutes. I mean, it's a bit poor, I think.
Yeah, really,
what type of forum is that?
Yes, this is really, really good. So the time is 50 minutes.
Yeah.
And the synthesis is in the form of bulletin, sent to all.
Yeah, the synthesis will make it to the assembly. You will say in the table we're working like this, like that. In 2 minutes you can say a few things. But the bulk of the work or the summary of 3 months of meetings in a table has to be more than 2 minutes. And then you can have a file that will go in the bulletin.
Yeah, yes.
Goes to
Dice
everybody.
que nuestro documento, Carlos, va a ir como en la revista previa. Va a ir
Posterior.
impreso, va a estar
No
impreso.
previa, posterior.
Posterior. Pero en el momento de ahí en los 50 minutes, ¿contamos lo que escribimos ahí o no? ¿Contamos la experiencia de la mesa o no?
Well, not to the assembly because we don't have time. So you can take to the people who are in the meeting, they will know what you have been discussing. So you don't need to tell that story to anybody. You have
So
to
what are we planning to do then?
Well, I don't know.
answer
I mean, the same things that we are doing in this meeting of the table, you do what you do in the table meetings forever.
Yeah.
I see.
Each table is different, has its own momentum, its own plans, and its own everything.
Yeah.
We ask people to introduce themselves, to tell us what they are doing.
Yeah, if they are the same people as always, you don't need to ask them to introduce, you just start discussing. Probably it's a good occasion to revise the work of the last 3 months.
Yes,
the last assembly.
Yeah.
And then you put it together, and that will be the basis for an article to be disseminated to everybody involved in the forum. Because if I am not in that table, I would like anyway to see how that table have been working during that period of time.
Yes.
Bueno, entonces, Carlos, todavía no entiendo bien, pero me parece que en los 50 minutos va a haber como una síntesis de lo que hicimos y después lo dejamos abierto. No es que nosotros vamos a reproducir exactamente. Decime si está bien, Antonio, lo que digo.
Sí, no tienen que reproducir nada. You don't need to reproduce anything to anyone. You have your normal meeting because it's the work of the table on occasion of the assembly.
Es decir, hacemos una reunión como si fuera cualquier reunión de la mesa de educación.
Yeah. So one thing needs to be very clear in the organization of the forum that actually that the work in the tables is the last part of the forum, and there are no speeches afterwards in any form. Because if there are speeches, you would have to make
1 day
place for 16 speeches, and you cannot limit that even with 2 minutes, so we have many hours.
Yeah.
Well, it's good, but I am actually. It would be interesting to have a secretariat meeting.
Yes. Only the ones that will be at the education table, right?
No. Secretariat meeting like we had last Wednesday, just to make sure that everything is clear.
When are they meeting?
Well, we had 1 week last Wednesday. We had a regular secretariat meeting where we were seeing if everything is clear. And I think we should have a meeting tomorrow evening of the secretariat meeting where we do the same.
Hay entonces una idea de cómo desenvolvemos esos 50 minutos o 60 minutos de la mesa, o sea, cómo manejamos, quién coordinar.
If there is an idea how these 50 minutes of the meeting during the assembly of the table, what are we going to do? How we are going to organize that time?
Yeah, and how everything fits. One thing goes after another. The introduction, a sequence of introductions, and just to clarify the image of. We have the forum.
I think that maybe Julius could start with a synthesis or the introduction. Then we're going to give you the document. Maybe you can.
The program. You mean in the forum that?
No, in the table of education, and when the meeting.
In the table of education,
are you attending this
more or less what Antonio does when we meet. You could do maybe.
Well, Dorothy is
the coordinator of this table. Therefore, Dorothy would have to do
Dorothy then. Okay, Dorothy can do it then. Great. So Dorothy could give the first outline of like what we do, all these things, how many meetings we've had, and where the people are from, and this kind of thing, maybe. Dorothy could start. Ahí estamos haciendo, Carlos. Dorothy es como la coordinadora de la mesa de educación. Entonces ella podría empezar a hacer como empezar a leer la primera parte o decir la primera parte o lo que fuere. Lo más general, digamos.
Como una presentación.
Como
la presentación.
Hello, guys. Rose have raised hand.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I was just going through my notes, and I remember our last meeting on 1st of July. The education table, we agreed on 3 key points that should be done at the thematic table of education.
Exactly.
One was to summarize the work that you've been doing. Just Dorothy to give an introduction of the activities in a summary. Exactly. Then action plan or a roadmap, transformation to a school. That was the second one. Then and what should be done next. So maybe I think we should handle these 3 key areas, and Dorothy can give a brief introduction for the first point, and then you go to the 2. But I was just reminding us.
Good, Rose.
Thank you, Rose.
Después, ¿qué otra parte
you have to be very forgiving and very patient in the sense that we haven't worked with 15 tables on a forum before, a world forum. So all this that we are doing is very experimental, because when you put in a table people from different regions, from different experiences, from different languages, and they sit and they say, we are in the table of education, and what are we going to do? And nobody has a clue what we are going to do, because there is no common plan. There is no common project. We have to design it. We have to imagine it. What will be the purpose of working in a forum, world forum, of humanists, universalist humanists, in a topic called education? Let's invent something. I imagine that it's because we want to bring the ideas of humanism into our immediate society. And our immediate society will be, for you, Kusumo, and for another one, Santiago de Chile, and for the other one, Ecuador, and for the other one, a place in Iceland. And so we have different circumstances, different environments, different everything. So we say, what could be a common denominator? That means the work of the table can interest everyone. All will be involved because we are doing more or less the same. And so we said, let's at least identify, scan what is happening in terms of education of such and such level in my country, or in my city, or in my town. And we build up statistics, or we build up a sort of general comprehension. And once we come to that point, we decide what more specific things we can do to advance it. What I would imagine is to have schools well established of humanism, humanist schools, like the project of
we
Dana.
can say to influence, as we used to say in the past.
Yes,
to influence.
we influence, but we could start something by ourselves if we are in several points of a country. Because then we can approach the government institution and say, look, we are here, we belong to this organization, we have so much experience, and we want your support as government to start a school that will work on the principles of humanism, non-violence, blah, blah, blah. It's what the churches do. But they do it because of the purposes of Christianity, but get the funding from the state. And I would dream that you in Kenya, you can get support from the state to start the initial schools. And the same thing in Iceland and the same thing in other countries. And so at the same time, if we do that, the people in charge of those projects will be able to be paid by the state, which is reasonable, because if you put your time and your effort and your everything, and those bureaucrats are sitting there and they have enormous social problems around, at least they should do their part supporting something that can benefit society. That is thinking politically from my viewpoint. But not everybody shares the same principles or same ideas, so we have to chat until we agree in common projects.
Okay.
So I think that is okay, Antonio, because if I look at the presentation which Sonia worked on, it's giving exactly what we are trying to explain here. The only thing we have to do is to know who will be presenting what and at what time who will be talking. Because Sonia, if you look at the presentation, the World Humanist Forum Education Roundtable presentation for the Assembly on 19th July, it is talking majorly on how it started, because we are going to have new people on platform. And if we talk about it briefly, because if I look at that document, it's giving exactly what we want to talk about on that day. So the only thing we can summarize is who is going to do what. Like right now, we've come to say that Dorothy is going to do the introduction part of it. And then from there, maybe Carlos will have to talk on something. And then we'll wrap it up with what we want to do in the future and what we want to come up with. I think that is what we were supposed to discuss today, if I'm not wrong, depending on the summary of what we talked last time.
Yes.
So we are not going to come up with anything new, but we are going to work on the document which already has been improved. The only thing is that
the only thing, Dorothy, that in that case, we have to see very well how long we talk, because in doing what you are saying now, maybe will take quite a lot. The new people, the other people that are present, won't have much time to talk. So I think we should do our speech as short as possible. What do you think? Because
that's a good idea. Because what you wrote, Sonia, is 5 pages, and I think 5 pages. If you are having 2 minutes each, that is going to be around, like per page. If we give it 2 minutes, that is going to be around 10 minutes talking about it. And remember, in the table we have 50 minutes.
Okay, great.
I don't think per page somebody cannot take more than that. I think 2 minutes per page, and then I divided it with 5, and that is 10 minutes. And then from there, we still have 40 minutes where we can still discuss among ourselves, depending on what they've heard about the presentation we've given out. Because we'll realize that.
Dice Dorothy que como son 5 páginas más o menos, y ella calcula, viste que como son 5 páginas, y cada uno más o menos habla, cada página dice 2 minutos, se puede decir, casi en 10 minutos o en 15 tendríamos todo dicho lo nuestro. Entonces quedaría ahí espacio para la otra gente.
Claro.
¿No? Sí. Ahora, Dorothy dice que estaría bueno que vos dijeras algo. Por ejemplo, que comentes alguna experiencia. O tu encuadre, el encuadre que hicieron el encuadre en español que hicieron.
Ajá, y aportar.
Elegí vos la experiencia de ahí, de lo mismo que escribimos, podés elegir un poquito para desarrollar.
Yeah. Anyway, the fruit of the work in the 50 minutes, the fruit should be the bulletin. We should have to work that.
Exactly, something for the bulletin. Y tú, Carlos, pues lo que quieras decir, tú lo pones lo pones por escrito en español, lo traduces en 1 minuto y lo lees en inglés. Lo lee Sonia en inglés, o se lo das a Dorothy y ella lo lee en inglés.
Sí, solamente comentar que el documento finalmente quedó, si Julio me permite un momentito, solo una palabra, el documento quedó un bloque pequeñito de antecedentes, que se conformaron las 2 mesas, etc. Un pequeño bloque de los objetivos, segundo. Después, proyectos a futuro o acciones a futuro. Básicamente está organizado en esas 3 grandes partes.
Claro.
Y al interior hay unos recuadros con las experiencias, sobre todo lo de Dorothy. Le hemos puesto como en recuadrito lo que han sido experiencias. Entonces, más o menos esos son como los 3 grandes bloques que tienen.
She's explaining in the report that they prepared, Dorothy, what are the main blocks of topics that they are treating there, and then they organize it, but it's the same. And what are the future plans?
Pero I think that it would be nice, Dorothy, if you maybe you have to shorten it, your experience in Rusinga. But I think that we have to talk about that. I think that's our main school. No, yo decía que estaría bueno que Dorothy cuente la experiencia de la escuela africana, que es como lo más importante que tendríamos, ¿no?
Que está ahí, claro. Sí.
Está ahí. ¿Qué te parece, sí. Dorothy? What do you think, Dorothy?
We are talking about shortening it.
He's talking about Rusinga.
The review of Rusinga.
Yeah, the view of Rusinga is okay.
So you do the introduction. Then Carlos says something about I don't know, the second part, and then you talk about Rusinga, and we comment on some other experience.
I think that is agreed on, because you find that the first part is talking how the 2 thematic tables are merged to come together, and the number of meetings they've had, and then there are objectives of the education round table, and then from there Carlos can carry on with to carry forward dialogues and exchange with them.
Also, we need a coordinator. We have to think of a coordinator. We have to think of someone to monitor the conversation, to coordinate the conversation.
Dorothy is the coordinator.
Is the coordinator for the whole program of the table.
Yeah.
Claro, entonces you should also do that, Dorothy. Like invite other people to invite other after we do our small presentation. You could invite and say if someone wants to tell a meaningful experience, etc. Is that okay?
Yeah, I think, that is okay. That is the reason why I will introduce my name. My name is Dorothy Adenga. I come from Kenya, Africa. I'm the coordinator of the educational thematic table, English. And then I will talk, and then I will introduce Carlos. I'll give this opportunity to Carlos, the Spanish word, and then Carlos will talk the part. And then after Carlos has finished, then I will pick it from there and now open the platform for anyone who's having the idea, depending on how we've talked on the presentation, and after that any person who has a good idea, because it will be like an action plan. What do we want to do in future? What do you think we should incorporate in the speech we've read or the speech we've talked about? And then from there, the 50 minutes 40 minutes, because I'm assuming that this will take 10 minutes, and then the 40 minutes remaining will for the discussion, which is going to the bulletin, which is going to be recorded.
Perfect.
Now, Ragnar
Julius has been trying to talk for the last 10 minutes.
Very long with hands up. Please, if we can give Ragnar the floor.
Julius, please come forward.
Yeah.
Okay, I have raised my hand.
Come on, Ragnar.
Okay. Go ahead, Ragnar.
I have two things. Okay, you went to Rusinga. You talked to Dana, didn't you?
Yeah, we talked to Dana.
Are you expecting Dana to come to this educational table?
Yeah, we've invited Dana. And I'm not sure whether she's joining us or not, but I know people from Rusinga will be joining, because we forwarded for them invitation, and I think they're also in educational table. And we have already told them that we are going to use their school as an example here in Kenya, because that is the humanist school which has been there for the longest time ever. It was started in 2005 and it has 500 children, the community around. That is the reason why we are using it as one of the samples of the humanist school in Kenya.
Okay, another thing, Rose, you're asking me to share this paper you sent me. Rose.
That was long ago, about the last meeting. I was just remembering on what the key points that were discussed on 1st of July.
Do you want me to share this?
No, we've already come to conclusion. The key points that I wanted you to share are the ones that I had already shared. That was long ago.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
It is difficult to understand.
Okay, and if we look at the report which Sonia worked on, it's so summarized, and it's talking about 4 people went to Rusinga school and what they came up with. And I think that those are the key points we are going to talk about. Rusingas as one of the example, and it's going to fall under the experience, which we were talking before, that we are going to talk about the experience. And then from there, we'll talk about future actions, like the material on active nonviolence, and then we are going to talk on the certification of humanist school. So those are the future plan of how we want the humanist school to look like. And then it's going to end up with creating an organization on education, as we have the political parties and World Without War, the Center of Humanist Study, and the Community for Education. That is the way it's going to end. And then the conversation speaks from there, which I think will take around 30 to 40 minutes, and then that is what will go to the bulletin, and it will also make us to have the future on how we want it to look, because there is where we are going to get experience of other people and their views according to what we've been doing for the last 3-4 months after the second assembly. Yeah.
Very good.
Well, so we should decide who do you think is about future actions? Who do you think who could talk? Dorothy, what do you think? Let's say that Carlos synthesizes more or less the present experiences, plus the description of Rusinga, and then.
And then you talk about the future. Sonia, you will talk about the future. I'm giving you that assignment.
Could be.
Why are you getting shocked? People are dividing tasks, no? Whom do you want us to give that platform? Do you want us to give it to Ramiro or...
No, it's okay. It's okay. I can do it. What I think is very interesting too.
Yeah, go for it.
Yes.
Go for it and say go for that one. Yeah.
Dice de que Sonia puede explicar cuáles son los planes para el futuro, la última parte de la reunión.
Okay.
Y después entonces se abriría planes a futuro y se abre una conversación, se escucha.
And then you open a conversation when plans for the future, or.
Sí, and Dorothy is in charge of that. Okay, Dorothy, you open the conversation and you say, we would like...
Yeah, after you finish, I will say, this is the speech and what we've been doing. And now I open discussion on what you think should be done. Then I'm going to look for the questions, which I'm going to be the moderator of the day, so that we can get people's idea on what we are going to have in the future. Or if any case, somebody has questions which you want me to ask on that day, it will be okay. But I'm the one who is going to coordinate the platform after the speech.
Yeah.
I want to say something.
Dorothy va a coordinar hasta
Go
el cierre de la
ahead.
reunión.
it has to do with how impressed I was hearing that you've been, Ragnar and Julius, working in Africa for such a long time. And well, this was like something very new and very moving to me, really. I think maybe you could say something about that. Of course, 2 minutes, no, it's an idea, but I think that is something very important because it gives us here from Latin America, it gives us a sense of that you are, working in such long, far away places, It's like, I don't know what you think, but I think in the document there is something about that, about Ragnar.
Yeah, there's something on other experiences where I think you've talked about Minivel, you've talked about Kelvin, you've talked about
also
Julius,
about
William,
Julius, about
and Julius
Ragnar
and,
also.
Yeah. But Ragnar will be in education, so I think Julius will take the platform, maybe talking on our experience for the longest time in Africa, if that is okay with you, Julius. Remember when
I think that would be very interesting.
Anything you say, Dorothy.
Ok, le estaba diciendo, Carlos, que para mí fue muy impresionante cuando me enteré de que se iban desde Islandia a trabajar a África hace 30 años, ¿viste? Me pareció como que estaría bueno comentar algo así, porque nos da una noción muy universalista, ¿viste?
Sí, de la trayectoria.
Claro, entonces que eso, por ahí lo puede decir Julius, que fue a África hace muchísimo tiempo, y te digo, las maestras decían, me acuerdo cuando me conectaste con el humanismo y me enseñaste las canciones, y estuvo muy bueno esa parte, ¿viste? Sí, me parece bueno compartirla, sí. Sí,
pensando en los que vienen, ¿no? En los nuevos, exacto. Que se lleven una imagen de, por un lado, del tiempo, que esto no comenzó ayer.
Claro.
Y por otro lado, de la diversidad, me parece.
Exactamente.
Y tal vez al final con algún acuerdo de darles un enlace o en la inscripción ya vamos a tener los nombres, ¿no?
Claro.
Pero quedarnos con algún registro de quiénes han estado. Pero me parece genial esto de lo que tú dices de Julius, contando un poco como historia, ¿no?
Dice Dorothy, he says that it's very important to share the length of our process, how long, all the time we've been doing things, and also the diversity, like in Africa, in different places. This is
I think that one featured well in the introduction, because I don't think I'll change anything. Maybe I'll add, but I think here in the introduction you talked about English Language Roundtable L10 monthly meeting with the participants from different countries. I think that is going to mention other countries.
Yes, yeah, I think it's a very good idea, because when I start to think of it, the first time I flew to Africa was 1999, and the place I went to was to South Africa. And in South Africa, I went to Johannesburg and then into Soweto. And that is the heartbeat of the apartheid struggle. So we are there in a very historic moment. Steve Biko and Nelson Mandela and Tutu, the bishop. So it's an interesting task to make it, as of course compact, but a nice story. I'm very happy about that, to do that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that is going to be nice, Julius, because if we look at other experiences, you'll find that your name has been mentioned, that Julius remembers when he went to Africa a long time ago, and Minivel says that the meeting him was very important from her to start being humanist, and they remembered the memories and the children used to do and the songs they used to sing. So when we'll be going back to the discussion, I think that is the time you will talk about maybe you coming to Africa and to South Africa and then maybe to Zambia as the part of the discussion, and also to make the speech to be a bit real.
Yes. Okay.
I don't know.
Can I, sorry.
Ragnar, go ahead.
No, I just wanted to say, okay, we are having tomorrow, Julius, a meeting after organizing every second week meeting.
Yes.
And it is good. And talking about that, we have been in Africa and for so long time. At the moment, at the moment there are 13 humanists from Kenya in Tanzania at this moment doing activity there with another 30 humanists in Tanzania taking part in all kinds of activity. Okay. Last week, this week, Dorothy and Rose and Maureen was having a program in Kisumu, and the week before in Nakuru, and the week before in Eldoret. So there is a lot of activity going on at the moment. So many things.
Yes.
Yeah, so maybe it is
Okay.
also good to talk a little bit about what is going on at the moment.
Yeah, I think it will come in the discussion room, and it is going to feature there because we'll be having other teachers whom we talked to yesterday at the activity we had for creative art for young children. So I think we'll also have teachers who will have different experiences and what they think how humanist school should look like, and the documentary wants to use like the curriculum.
O si no, te andate.
Can you mute, Sonia? Can you mute?
Sí, porque
we had in this process we had founded in Iceland an organization called Friends of Africa, and we had bulletins. So we have even photos to demonstrate this process. Me and Ragnar could go over this because we are working on other projects where we rely on bulletins. Bulletins is really very much the key word in remembering and reviving our history in a broad scale.
Okay. That is great.
Strangeness of the moment, so everything is fresh in the bulletin.
Yeah, that's nice. So it's 10:03. We've gone long.
You can stop now.
Actually, I have to go.
I have to leave.
Sorry?
I have to go soon. Yeah.
Yes, I think we have spoken everything that was planned, no?
Yes, okay.
Yeah. So I think maybe if I want to talk to Carlos, we can use the inbox to see on how we are going to divide it and work together. And Sonia, we can still work in inbox.
Okay, great.
The three of us who are going to present the speech.
I still have some minutes. Sonia, you were saying something? Or?
No, it's okay. I was just, I have to go.
Yeah, I think we are...
okay, see you, Sonia, in inbox. I will see you in inbox, Sonia.
All right, bye-bye.
Okay, Carlos, I'll also see you inbox. Maybe we can communicate there. I think that will be okay.
Que se puede seguirse comunicando por el inbox.
Ya, perfecto. Muy bien. Sí, solamente que nos comparten entonces esta agenda de la reunión.
If you can just share this agenda of the meeting.
Para compartir al grupo.
So they can share with the group in Spanish.
Para que ubiquen cómo va a estar organizado, ¿no?
You follow me, Dorothy?
Yeah, I'm getting you.
Yes. So if you can share with him, with Carlos, the agenda of this meeting, of what we have been discussing when you have it drafted, so the Spanish speakings they will have the same picture. Carlos
That
wants
is
to
great.
share with
Ragnar,
them.
you can send the record.
Yes, the
I will share
record.
the record. But next time, you have an educational meeting, then let me do the link. Then I can automatically translate from English to Spanish on the screen, and I can record it and send it afterwards. So
Porque dice que ahora van a tener lo que se ha grabado de la reunión, pero es todo inglés. Así que de todas maneras tú sabes lo que se ha conversado y les puedes comunicar.
Sí, voy
pero
a hacer.
Dice Ragnar que en la próxima reunión que le den a él que ponga el link, porque nos va a facilitar entonces la traducción.
La traducción, perfecto.
Y vamos a tener el acta en el idioma que nos interese.
Ya, perfecto. Hacemos la traducción para compartir, pero de todas maneras tener solo los puntos en que va a estar organizado la reunión.
He wants to have the points around which the meeting will be organized during on the 19th.
¿No? La del próximo sábado.
What are the main points that will be in the agenda that he wants to share with the Spanish speakers?
But I couldn't. I was just reporting now the audio of this and video, but I say next time if I give the link for the meeting and I have it on my official, then I can translate automatically.
Perfect. I explained that, and they say that is fantastic. Yes, I already explained that.
Rose, you were saying something.
Yeah.
Rose.
So I think we already had what we were supposed to present. Like what I'll share with Carlos is still here. We'll have sharing the experiences, action plan, and then having a brief summary on what we have been doing. And then so we get volunteers who are willing to share their experiences the same way we've said that Julius will be talking, and then agreed on the next plan.
Sí, va a explicar cuál es el plan de acción de lo que se ha hecho hasta ahora. Luego van a hablar algunos voluntariamente, como el caso de Julius, de lo que se ha hecho en el pasado, y después entonces se va a hablar del proyecto a futuro. Eso ha pasado en la reunión de hoy, para que tú les puedas comunicar, Carlos.
But, Rose, you were saying something?
Yeah, I just wanted, we are benchmarking each and every corner. So I was saying we can also, after we've finished our speeches in our table now, not here, this table, you should also wrap up with a few activities and experiences that you've done in Africa, just to wrap up the whole thing.
It's okay. I see it here. I like it. I will.
All right. Thank you.
But we will see tomorrow at the African Forum. We'll see tomorrow 8 o'clock. And then Friday we will have a small, me and the people in the group of gender-based violence, we have been having short meetings every second day now for 3 or 4 times to organize and do things. And we will meet on Friday a little bit.
Yeah.
But, I will say peace, force, and joy for all of you.
Thank you, Ragnar. Take care.
Thank you.
Rose.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you so much, Carlos, for attending this meeting. Sonia, Perez, Julius, Antonio,
everyone.
Rose, and Ragnar, and who else? And who else is this?
And we'll see you soon.
Jacob. Yeah, see you soon. I love you all. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.